Jones isn't going to send, he has so much patience with Jason Garrett. And here it is, COVID, right? He loses his quarterback. I don't think he sends Nolan and McCarthy away. I don't.
Stephen A. going to make Hannah mad later this hour on SportsCenter.
Yeah.
Welcome to our second hour here, talking about NFL Week 7, Hannah Storm and Jay Harris, and our breaking news that we've been talking about for the last hour.
Right. So here on SportsCenter, a Brown star wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., has a torn ACL on his left knee. His season is over. He was injured on the Browns' second snap Sunday, attempting to chase down a Bengals defender after a Baker Mayfield interception where Odell was the target. Now, last season, he was hampered by a hip and a groin injury. He had surgery on that in January, second on the team in catches, receiving yards, and touchdowns. And Cowboys quarterback Andy Dalton suffered a concussion in a 25-3 loss to Washington, exiting in the third quarter after taking a big hit from Washington linebacker John Bostic on the third down scramble. Now, Bostic was tossed from the game, but Adam Schefter says he is not expected to receive a suspension. They went with rookie Ben DiNucci.
Don't call it a comeback. Well, you can call it a comeback, but they've been here for many, many years. Russell Wilson and the Seahawks taking on Kyler Murray and the Cardinals in Sunday Night Football second quarter. Russ, pass picked off by Budda Baker, and he's gone. Look at DK Metcalf. Look at him. Baker said after it was the first time he'd been hawked his entire life. Fantastic hustle from Metcalf. 6'4", 229, ran a 4.45 40 at his combine workouts. Pete Carroll's like, man, that was awesome. Fourth quarter, under 3 minutes to go. Arizona down 34-24. Murray, Christian Kirk, 8-yard TD. His second TD of the game. Murray threw for 360. 3 TDs, ran for a score. Arizona pulls to within 34-31. 17 seconds left. They're going to run the ball with Chase Edmonds. He gets 12 and a first down. And Larry Fitzgerald's going to pick up the ball and help the referee spot it because they don't have any timeouts. So we got to get this thing going. They hurry up and they spike it. Murray does with 2 seconds remaining. So Zane Gonzalez coming out to try the game-tying field goal. 44 yards, and that ain't nothing but good. We're going to overtime, tied at 34. In OT, Arizona has the ball after stopping Seattle. Kingsbury decides, Gonzalez, do it again. 41-yarder. And hey, we love it. Made the kick, but the play clock ran out. And the Cardinals forced to call timeout, and Kingsbury is like, I just iced my own kicker. That's not good. Second try, now to win the game. And see, that's what happens.
Oh, man. That's rough.
Seattle takes over in great field goal position.
Oh, look at Cliff. He's like, no, I can't see.
And Russ is like, yeah, I can. 3rd and 10 from the zone up 48. Russ to Metcalf, and he's fast, so he sprints up the sideline, and he's going. He is gone into the end zone. Game over. Seahawks win. But wait. David Moore called for holding. We are coming back. Moore going to get a hold of Patrick Peterson. That allows Metcalf to get to the edge. The touchdown doesn't count.
Interesting call.
Yeah. Next play, 3rd and 14. Wilson intercepted by rookie Isaiah Simmons. 3rd pick of the day. Second time Russ has ever thrown multiple INTs in the fourth quarter or overtime, so Arizona takes over. They bring on Gonzalez again for the 48-yarder. Cliff Kingsbury does not call timeout, and he makes a 48-yarder, and the game is over. Cardinals win 37-34 in OT, handing Seattle its first loss of the season. Hannah.
Jay, the last 2 undefeated teams in the AFC played that game, which had been delayed, of course, because of COVID issues. So it was the Titans at the Steelers. First drive by the Steelers. Roethlisberger to Deontay Johnson for the touchdown. Steelers cap off a 16-play drive. It lasted over 9 minutes, exactly what they wanted to do. That was the trend throughout the first half. They controlled the ball for 19 minutes and 56 seconds, keeping that Titans offense on the sideline for most of the half. So on we go to the fourth. Titans are trailing by 10. First and goal at Derrick Henry. Doing Derrick Henry things. Jumping over the top for the touchdown. It's a 3-point game. 2:40 left. Steelers 3rd and 12.
Oh, what are you doing? That's what I said yesterday.
Roethlisberger picked off by Amani Hooker. And now the Titans, 3rd and 12 near midfield. And Tannehill connects with A.J. Brown. What a huge first down. And now they're in field goal range. And Steven Gostkowski, who is 5 for 5 for over 50 yards. This is a 46-yarder. It's money, right?
Yeah, but you never know what you're going to get with it. Gostkowski.
Okay, because guess what? All 5 of his misses this season under 50 yards. Look at that. He can't believe he's ready for overtime. He missed it. Steelers win 27-24. And more on the Steelers on the way when humble bragger Ryan Clark explains why the Steelers can't wait to get to this weekend's game against Baltimore.
Bears and Rams coming up later tonight on Monday Night Football. 5-1 versus 4-2. In Chicago, rolling early, entering play with that 5-1 record for the first time since 2012, and just the 5th time over the last 30 seasons. The Bears allow the 5th fewest points per game this season, by the way. But they'll have to play in L.A., where the Rams have won 6 of their last 7 games on their home turf dating back to last season, including a Week 11 win against the Bears. Chicago was held to 7 points in that game. And that leads us to the defensive battle, headlined by All-Pros Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack. Both players have won a Defensive Player of the Year award after being selected 8 picks apart in the 2014 NFL Draft. Hannah?
We now welcome in Louis Riddick, who is on the call for Monday Night Football. So we have the Bears at 5-1 on the strength of that stifling defense, and they're facing a Rams team trying to keep up with everybody else in the crazy NFC West. So Nick Foles' first 3 starts have averaged only 18 points a game. They can't run the ball. How do you see them matching up against Aaron Donald and company?
Yeah, Hannah, it's going to be tough. There's no doubt about that. I think, head coach Matt Nagy knows that he's in for a long night, a long grinding night. He's a little bit concerned about their interior matching up against Aaron Donald, and everyone, quite frankly, would be concerned about matching up with Aaron Donald. And the reason being because they have a starter at left guard in Rashad Coward, who's a former college defensive lineman who hasn't even played offensive line that long. Cody Whitehair, their starting center, is a former second-round pick. He's solid. Not spectacular, but solid. Jermaine Ifedi, their right guard, is a former offensive tackle where he played when he was with the Seattle Seahawks. So these are guys right now who really don't have one-on-one the kind of individual skill to match up with Aaron Donald. It's going to be one of these situations where it's going to have to be a total team effort. And most importantly, what it's going to come down to is the timing and execution at the quarterback position. So that means Nick Foles has to be on it. He has to be on it from the very beginning because they're going to expect it to be tough sledding as far as running the football. But as far as throwing it, they're going to have their opportunities. And Nick Foles is going to have to deliver if they're going to have a shot.
Yeah, and he figures to be facing relentless pressure. All right, let's talk about Tom Brady, shall we? He is throwing the ball arguably better than he has for the last year and a half. 4 passing touchdowns in that win over the Raiders, including that one, which I thought was so impressive, throwing on the run. Can you just put into perspective what he's doing at age 43?
Yeah, Tom's doing what all of us want to do, which is defeat Father Time. I don't know how he's doing it, Hannah, but he's doing it. And he's doing it in spectacular fashion. And what he is doing is he is quieting all the people who said when he was in New England, Max Kellerman, that he was falling off of a cliff. And he's saying, look, maybe it was a little bit more about my surroundings than it was about me individually. And if you put some more explosiveness around me, I will show you that I'm still the greatest winner of all time, both in terms of winning Super Bowls and in terms of being able to lift those around me, provided that they have the requisite talent level. And right now, they are in a groove. They are in an absolute groove. The defense is doing what people expected them to do, led by Todd Bowles, the defensive coordinator. And look, I'm just saying this. I haven't really subscribed to the TB12 method to this point. Maybe I should. It's looking pretty good.
I see avocado ice cream in your future. I do.
I hate avocado.
I see you hate avocado ice cream. Well, then I don't think you could do the TB12 method then. I think you're in trouble, Louis. Better do something else.
Yeah.
I do see perhaps Tampa playing a Super Bowl in their hometown, though, right? Wouldn't that be something else? Louis Riddick, thanks, as always. Have a great game tonight.
You bet.
Let's go to baseball now. Dodgers and Rays, Game 5 of the World Series. Clayton Kershaw on the Dodgers looking to bounce back after that crushing loss Saturday night. Bottom 4 is where we start. Check this out. Manuel Margot creeping towards home on third. He's going to steal home. But Muncy's like, hey, Clayton, look, throw the ball home. And that's exactly what happens. He's tagged out. First player to be caught stealing home in a World Series game since 1991. That was close. That was really close. Top of the 5th, Dodgers up 3-2, 2 outs, and Max Muncy. Oh, he of warning Clayton Kershaw about the steal. Boom. the 9th different Dodgers player to hit a home run in the World Series, the most in a single World Series all time. Dodgers up 4-2. Bottom of the 5th. No outs, and Mr. Kershaw is still dealing. Kevin Kiermaier, bye. 206th postseason strikeout for Kershaw, passing Justin Verlander for most all time. Kershaw back out for the 6th. Dodgers still up 4-2. We got one out. Second pitch.